Okay, good afternoon. My name is JBC Andal from BSCD 1B. So, our topic for today is all about the proclamation of martial law by Ferdinand E. Marcos. So, President Ferdinand E. Marcos signed the proclamation number 1081 on September 21, 1972, placing the Philippines under the martial law. Some sources say that Marcos signs the proclamation on September 17 or on September 22, but in either case, the document itself was dated as September 21. So dito sa pag-sign ni uh, Ferdinand E. Marcos ng proclamation of martial law, they are all not sure if about sa date kung kailan ba talaga siya exact nag-sign ng proclamation of martial law. It either 17 or 22. But in the document, it says, nakalagay doon is September 21. Even though wala siya doon sa choices na 17 or 22. So why did President E. Marcos declare the martial law? President E. Marcos imposed martial law on the nation from the 1972 to 1981 to suppress increasing civil strife and the threat of a communist takeover following a series of bombing in Manila. So, in short,
Ako naman mag-record.
Ferdinand E. Marcos proclaimed martial law because of the certain issues na nakikita niya sa our country sa mga nagaganap sa ating bansa. So, martial law has a good and bad sides. So, the bad sides of martial law, dahil dito sa martial law, maraming tao na nadadamay na kahit civilian, kahit yung ordinary people is nadadamay sila because of this, because sa martial law nag-declare ni Ferdinand E. Marcos. But the good sides naman ng martial law is we have a background about it. Alam na natin kung anong mangyayari. Alam na natin kung anong gagawin natin if ever martial law proclaim it again. But by the way, President E. Marcos was the first president who proclaimed martial law in the Philippines. So next, Ara.
Hello everyone and good day. My name is Yasna A. Arao from BSCD 1B. The Declaration of Martial Law in 1972 by Ferdinand E. Marcos. Martial law having been declared because of wanton destruction of lives and property, widespread lawlessness and anarchy, and chaos and disorder now prevailing throughout the country, which condition had been brought about by groups of men and who are actively engaged in a criminal conspiracy to seize political and state power in the Philippines in order to take over the government. Thank you. Next.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Casamera Ismala from BCD 1B. And the topic is the Declaration of Martial Law in 1972 by Ferdinand Marcos. Throughout the martial law period, Marcos built up the cult of September 21, proclaiming it as a national Thanksgiving Day by virtue of Proclamation number 18 1180s 1973 to memorialize the date as the foundation day of his new society. The propaganda effort was so successful that at the present many Filipino, particularly those who did not live through the events of September 23, 1972, they were under the misapprehension the martial law was proclaimed on September 21, 1972. It was not. What is the importance of martial law? Of the Declaration of Martial Law. The importance of the Declaration of Martial Law is imposed of martial law on the nation from 1972 to 1981 to suppress increasing civil strife and the threat of a communist takeover following a series of bombings in Manila. Next. La Cruz.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. I am Jeremy de la Cruz from BECD 1B. In September 1972, Marcos declared martial law, claiming that it was the last defense against the rising disorder caused by increasingly violent student demonstrations, the alleged threats of communist insurgency by the new Communist Party of the Philippines or CPP, and the Muslim separatist movement of the Moro National Liberation Front or MNLF. One of his first actions was to arrest opposition politicians in Congress and the Constitutional Convention. So what is the purpose of martial law? The purpose of enforcing martial law is to restore order and or maintain the country's current government. Citizens who oppose martial law can be tried in military courts instead of regular civil or criminal courts. That's all. So, Miss Adsar.
Good afternoon. My name is Fatima Astea G. Adsar. So, the 14-year-old period of martial law that happened in 1972 in the Philippine history is remembered for the administration of human rights abuses, particularly targeting political opponents, students activists, journalists, religious workers, farmers, and others who fought against Marcos' dictatorship. So based on the documentation of Amnesty International Task Force detainees of the Philippines, and similar to human rights monitoring entities, historians believe that the Marcos dictatorship was marked by 3,257 known extrajudicial killings and 35,000 documented tortures, 77 disappeared, and 70,000
Di iyan marinig ang boses mo.
incarcerations. So that's
Background ganito
all
mo
for
to.
our brainstorming in Group 3.